All right, Mark, thank you. And this morning, we were also monitoring reaction from lawmakers in Congress. The National News Desk, Satra El-Nashar, joins us live from Capitol Hill with more on that.
Yeah, Jen, you know, the immediate questions we've got are should and could Israel have been stopped from striking Iran? And what will it mean for the Trump administration's ongoing nuclear talks with Iran? Can they even continue, as Mark was just talking about? And also, will Congress provide additional funding for Israel? So first, let's look at how leadership is responding. House Speaker Mike Johnson keeping it pretty short here, saying Israel is right and has a right to defend itself. We're also getting a statement from Senator Mark Warner. He's the top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee. It says in part, at the moment, my foremost concern is the safety of American troops, diplomats, and personnel stationed throughout the Middle East. Now, back to that question about whether this was avoidable, right? There's also questions about whether the White House could have done more to de-escalate. Here's Texas Senator Ted Cruz.
It was on April 12th that President Trump said to the Ayatollah, you have 60 days to negotiate. Those 60 days expired tonight. If you look at the red line that President Trump drew in the sand, the red line was that Iran must completely dismantle their nuclear centrifuges, dismantle them all, and end enrichment. This morning, Iran publicly stated they would not dismantle their centrifuges.
Now, Democratic Senator Jeff Merkley, who sits on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, says this is a tragedy that did not have to happen. And by the way, as you know, Washington is waking up. We're hearing this from more of his Democratic colleagues, calling out President Trump's move to pull out of the Obama-era Iran nuclear deal during his first term.
They had to put 97% of their nuclear materials outside the country. They proceeded, a cap on enrichment was a little over 3% as compared to 90% necessary for a nuclear weapon. Massive monitoring of every facility that they had.
Now, when it comes to aid for Israel, spending more money, before last night, there wasn't much appetite for additional spending, but how Iran responds will likely determine whether that changes. I'm Satra El-Nashar for the National News Desk, America's News Now.
Today is